Beautiful, beautiful day and beautiful and magical day, beloved. Welcome to this beloved and beloveds. I'm just gonna say beloved because it just makes it so much easier, but I'm directing myself to the whole collective, okay? Welcome to this channel. This is the first video. And basically, I just want to explain a little bit about what divine union is. So my name is Isis. Literally, that's my birth name. My birth name is Isis. And well, I came to the conclusion of just calling myself an ancient one. And what that means is that I'm a very ancient soul, very, very ancient, has been here since, the beginning of this beautiful planet, since before that, but, like I assisted Mother Gaia with the beginning of this planet. And for that reason, my soul holds many, many, many keys, many ancient keys of wisdom that we're using at this moment of humanity's ascension to their spiritual journey to assist them. So, because I have so many keys, this channel will conduct unconditional. I call it unconditional love readings, which is just basically reading the energy that the collective or human collective, all soul collective, Mother Gaia's collective is going through, and that whenever it's on the quantum field, so it doesn't hold, it's not held into like one specific time. And when you run into these readings, they're meant to assist you in whatever part of the journey you are at. So the journey to our divine union has many, many layers. And me, myself, I'm basically already in divine union, but it's crystallizing in my physical realm. So hopefully I can share a little bit of that on my own journey to assist yours. But mostly these readings are to assist you. We have a whole bunch of ancient souls and beautiful divine beings, angels, archangels, ascended masters on earth right now assisting the whole collective in many, 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 many layers of the journey. And I'm gonna do my best to assist the last layer, which is the layer in which we come in union with our counterpart, yes, with our divine partner. I'm just gonna call it like that. So in the spiritual community, you're gonna hear it as twin flames. So you can consider me a twin flame coach too. But it doesn't matter what part of the journey you're on. If you're not on the twin flame journey yet, if you're just awakening, or you're already, doing your little first steps, you're gonna find guidance in this channel. So that's it. It's basically divine union is coming into an awareness in an activation of our soul in the physical body. It's basically the soul merging into the physical body, the divine becoming human and the human becoming divine. It's a beautiful merge. And not it happens, like I said, it's a process, and every single human being, every life being is in a different stage. And like I mentioned, I'm at the last stage. Yes, where my ancient soul is taking a little bit long, because I have so much wisdom and so much light, but my body was designed for this. And and I'm here sharing this wisdom to assist you in your own journey. Yes, so it has to happen in our body first, and then it crystallizes in our physical realm. Yes. So the point where I'm at is my soul is merging my divine partner and myself. It happens within ourselves first. And it's something that it's really not on our hands. It's mostly the divine doing the merging. But it's like one of my teachers said, we put 49% of of the work, and the divine pulls the other 51%. So I'm here to assist in that 49% that we have to do, and allow, yes, allow. So it has different stages for what they call the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I'm going to change that a little. So in the spiritual community, they say the divine feminine has to, like surrender, and then the divine masculine and things like that. But I found something along the way. So I'm a divine feminine, but along the way, when they're reading my energy, some read it as a divine masculine, some read it as a divine feminine. Yeah, so the ones that read me as a divine masculine, they'll tell me that I have to go into action and reach out or whatever. But then the ones that read me as a divine feminine says I have to relax and surrender. So what I found from my own experience is that because we're one soul, they're reading our energy. They're not reading my energy only. They're reading our energy because it's one soul. So you have to do a lot of deep work into knowing yourself to understand when they're really reading your energy or your beloved's energy. Exactly. So who has to surrender? There's a lot of things that just don't make any sense. So when do I take action? When I feel like it, like this video. When I feel like it, when my inner wisdom is asking me, yes, and when it's asking me to relax, I relax. Yes, and that's when it goes into feminine energy. So instead of trying to find a balance outside of me, I'm finding a balance within me. So at this point of the journey, I know when my energy is relaxed and is flowing, and even my words are flowing like appropriately, like in a soft manner. They're not aggressive, they're not unbalanced. But it has taken me a lot of work to understand my own energy and balance it within me. So that's the first mistake. No, I'm not going to call it mistake, but like clearing that I'm going to make through this channel is that forget about whether you're a divine masculine in your energy or divine feminine, because you're both. Okay, you're both. You're both inside of you. So instead of focusing on finding out if you're a divine feminine, you're divine masculine, focus on balancing those two energies within you, because you're both. You're both. And that's, yes. And from what I have come to see, they usually say divine feminine goes like obsess or whatever. But I have come on to from divine masculines on the journey. I have come to see that they also go through the through the obsession phase that I will be explaining throughout these videos. Yes, so there's no point of focusing on whether you're divine feminine and divine masculine, and whether you should balance your energies or blah blah blah. Like, oh no, I'm not gonna reach out because I'm a divine feminine, whatever, or I have to do nothing basically because I'm a divine feminine and I attract or whatever. Um, News flash, you both attract each other. Okay, news flash. That's why I'm gonna use like newspaper backgrounds and stuff. Because yes, there's a reason I use backgrounds, and it's for fun, for creativity. It's fun using them. And I'll do a tour on my little studio in future videos. So curiosity. But for now, I'll just say that yeah, uh, this is uh, this is supposed to be fun. But the merging of the energies, you have to understand you're both. You're not divine feminine, you're not divine masculine. And energy, and the energy aspect, you're both. Okay. So I found it a waste of time of trying to act like, oh no, divine feminine has to act like this or whatever. And then I was like, wait a minute, like I came to the understand, like, wait a minute, I'm both. I'm both. So it's a waste of time trying to find out if your energy it's divine feminine or divine masculine. It's better to focus on balancing both energies within you because you're both, you're one soul. And once you start feeling the balance, yeah, your divine partner will start showing up on your physical reality in a natural way. So it's not that you're attracting them or they're attracting you, you're both attracting each other. Okay. Yes, the divine feminine energy within both of you is creating that attraction, and the divine masculine within both of you is encapsulating that. It's creating that protection layer. So that's a lot of silence right there. Yes, I think it's sinking in. So the divine feminine energy within both of you is attracting each other like a glue. And the divine masculine energy within both of you is creating that form, that little capsule that will protect the energy into that oneness. Like, so at the beginning of the journey, we experience a lot of separation and a lot of wounding. But once we go further into the journey, into the oneness, you will experience yourselves as one. So don't worry if you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine energy. Okay, you're both. You're one soul. Worry, the job, it's to balance both energies within you while it's merging, yes. And then if focus on your healing, exactly, on your healing your inner wounds, in a natural state, you both start healing. So who heals first? Whoever runs into the into the journey, like, actually you're, I don't know how to explain it, but you're both looking for each other. It's not a mental thing, it's a energy. It's your one soul. So that's what the real twin flame coaches are going to tell you, to focus on yourself. Okay, focus on your inner journey and clearing your, restoring your template, your templar, your template. And once that starts happening in a natural way, you start attracting each other. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes, I will share more about my own process once it's consumed. I'm not going to speak a lot about it right now because it needs to be protected. But at this point, what I can tell you is you're bold. So that's the first thing I'm going to share in this channel. You're bold. Okay, focus on yourself. Focus. Don't worry about if you're a divine feminine and you're divine masculine. You have to balance it. You have to do this. No, you have to balance both energies within you. Both. Not only. So a lot of people will tell you that divine feminine wakes up first and she has to do the work. Who cares if you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine? You have to do the work. If you're awake into the process and you're going through the obsession, you have to do the work. And it's basically, it's not that you have a choice, but what we coaches well, in my case, ancient one is trying to tell you is, why do you want to be in pain? Just let it go, and focus on yourself and balance those both energies within you, and you're gonna do amazing. So another thing I'll do for, um, because I really, really need to alchemize and break the cycle. So a lot of coaches will tell you, don't listen to readings and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm sorry, but in my case, it was readings that helped me along the way, because um, it's energy, okay? And people reading my energy or the energy of the collective helped me understand what stage of the process I was on. So I'll do like a little bit of card readings. Like this, the Joker, and it's upside down. So yes, so this channel is not for the beginner level, okay? This is for twin flames, and this is a very intense journey, because you're balancing two bodies with one soul. Okay, two bodies with one soul. So yes, if you're at the beginner level and you run into these videos, I hope they help you. But just to make it clear, this channel, it's for this intense twin flame journey, or you could just call it the last stage of divine union, or your spiritual union with the divine. Exactly, merging your divine soul into your body, and your body merging with your divine soul. With twin flames or divine counterparts, the thing is, we're merging two bodies with one soul. So it gets, some people call it level 3 contracts or whatever. It's really intense. So in my case, I had to clear a lot of karma before I got to this point. But from what my inner divine divine guidance has, or divine soul has told me, my higher selves, is that in this lifetime, my divine partner, my divine masculine that I call, because he has a physical masculine body, it's that he took some of my karma, and that's why he had it so tough, because he loves me. That's why he loves me so much. But I didn't even know. So, well, I wouldn't have let him take all that karma, of course. But we're passed through that. We've done a lot of healing, and we're here, right? We're at this beautiful merging stage. So yeah, this is see, beginner's level. No, this is not beginner's level. This is a high level. So like I said, if you're at the beginning and you run into this videos, it's okay. But it's mostly for those that are, walking through this last stage of divine union, and to help those that are gonna be entering this stage. Okay, so that's it. That's it, beloveds. Welcome to this beautiful channel for divine union, unconditional love readings. And this is kind of like a little welcome. And yeah, thank you for being here. And yes, I love you always. Mm.